everyone, it's Gabrielle Carolina from the Mod Podge Bookshelf, and this is my last IMM from this room, in this house, and even the state. Bye state. Alright, so new state. By now I should have already moved. By the time you're seeing this, I kind of pre-recorded a few, because I figured it'd be mayhem for a while. I've moved quite a few times, so I would know. But I did want to share with you some books I got in my mailbox, and I bought 3. I went to this really cool bookstore in Raleigh, North Carolina. Or no, it's Durham. It was Durham. And it was called like Wendell and Loggett, something like that. And I got poems from France. This was the poems were selected by William J. Smith, but they're all different poems. I sort of selected it for this one poem by Charles Baudelaire. It's called Invitation to the Voyage, or L'Invitation au Voyage. So I also got 2 amazingly cool bookmarks. This is a puppy reading books. Oh, look at him. He says hello. He says bonjour. He was in a French book. I also got this really cool Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe bookmark. I love that. So, very cool. Very, very cool. The particular poem I picked was it's going to be part of my NaNoWriMo WIP. So, if you don't know what that is, you're not a writer. It's okay, we like you anyway. I also got, this has to do with the current WIP, which is Myths and Folklore of Ireland by Jeremiah Curtin. Very, very exciting. I love it. And finally, because who knows what I'll write in the future, the Illustrated Encyclopedia of Arthurian Legends. This was just so cool. And I was told I was only allowed 1 book. And then I went with my mom. She said, you have to move all those books. You can't have more than 1. And, but see, I heard 3 in my mind, so I feel I was right on course. But it's just so cool. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's like, by letter, and it has names and the people. I'm just really excited. So that'll be really fun to go through, little name by name, letter by letter. Then for review, I got some books. Right on. Thank you. First of all, to Simon & Schuster, who sent me 2 copies of Aphrodite in Love, Aphrodite the Diva. This is by Joan Holub and Suzanne Williams. I started this series. I'm missing a few books in the middle, but I loved it. I cannot wait for more, and I think this one's actually thicker than the first book. It is. Nearly 100 and something pages more, so exciting. I also got an arc of Don't Expect Magic by Kathy Kolek from Random House. And I started this one, and you can see my review in Goodreads. I was, I don't like to say what I think on vlogs. I think it had a lot of potential there. I also got Sweetly by Jackson Pierce. And this comes from Little Brown Books, or Hatchet Books, I think, specifically. And I am so excited. I still have not read any of Jackson's novels. This will be the first, but I love watching her on YouTube. She's so funny. I mean, okay, if y'all watch her, isn't she just like the funniest thing in the world? So, there we go. So, Sweetly. He's watching you. This is a retelling of Hansel and Gretel. This is the 2nd book in her TFT Twisted Fairy Tale series. The first being Sisters Red, which I haven't read. Red, which I haven't read. Ha! Okay. And then Walden Pond Press, which they did not ask me to do this, but I'm going to talk them up. Walden Pond reached out to me with a personal email on my blogiversary with saying some very sweet things, saying that they thought my blog was awesome and would I be interested in reviewing some middle grade novels for them. And if you guys don't know, I love middle grade. I think middle grade, when done right, is done superbly. Usually they're very clean, they're interesting, their concepts, I don't know. I love middle grade concepts. I think that they have such, just, I don't know, they're just really cool, right? I mean, okay, if you don't like middle grade, you're going to disagree with me. But I just think they're really great. Speaking of really great middle grades, Juniper Berry, and this is by M.J. N.P. Kozlowski. And Juniper Berry is, I'm thinking it's a twisted fairy tale. On the back, all it says is, be careful what you wish for. But inside it says, the house was a mansion, the lake was a pool, Kitty was a dog, and Juniper Berry was an 11-year-old girl. That hooks you. I mean, I'm hooked. I want to know. And Juniper is such a cool name, and Kitty was the dog. I mean, so cute, right? So, have to read that. And look at the kids. The kids are just so adorable. I love little redheaded girls. I want a little redheaded girl. I always wanted red hair and green eyes, like really bad when I was little. And freckles. I think freckles are adorable, but I'm really pale, and my legs are just coated in them because I'm so pale. So now I kind of have an abhorrence towards freckles. But, you know, I think with red hair and green eyes, little freckles would be really cute. Sorry if you have them and you want to come murder me. Also, from Walden Pond, I'm going to be part of this blog tour. This is Breadcrumbs by Anne Ursu. This is a retelling of The Winter Tale, The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. And, I mean, there's just something about middle grade covers. They're so interesting. And there's something about twisted fairy tale covers. They're just fascinating to me. They're fascinating. I think that they just provoke a designer's interest or something. But I got a very nice little note from the Walden Pond people. And Walden Pond Press is an offshoot of Harper Teen. They're new. They are covering middle grade exclusively at the moment. And good people. Good people. So thank you to Walden Pond Press for these. Now I have to pack them up. By the time you're watching this, I'll be unpacking them. Such is the way of moving across the country. See you later. Oh, and tell me what you got in your mailbox, because I want to know if you got stuff that's awesome. Is awesome. My books. The many I have. You guys want to see? All those, man. All of those. I'm telling you.